Dwight Walters picks it up, fumbles it at his 22, across the 25, hits back to his right. He's got some room at the 30, and up to about the 31-yard line. So he escaped a couple of would-be tacklers and gets it to the 31, and that's where the Tomcats will start. Ashland will have it 1st and 10 at their 31-yard line. We'll check the offensive wall for the Tomcats. Jay Hale will be your center. The guards are Suman and Hackworth. The tackles are McCray, Mann, and Benteen. Kuntz is the wide out. The tight end is Lemaster. In the backfield, the big threesome of Johnson, Hutt, and Thomas. Johnson needs 182 yards to crack 1,000. Hutt and Thomas have already gotten that. David Brown, the senior quarterback, brings him out. 1st and 10. Russell in the 50. Here's Charlie Johnson. Blows up the middle across the 35, 37, 38-yard line comes Johnson. Look for Charlie to get a lot of work tonight, and I think he may, if he has the big night, close in on 1,000.
What is his?
He's 182 short.
182. Well, he'll get close. Yeah, he could get close. I tell you what, Dickie, Dave Brown has done a tremendous job this year.
And we don't give him enough credit.
We sure don't. I guarantee you that young man is, I tell you what, I think he's the most valuable player. If he'd get hurt, they would be in big trouble.
I agree. A gain of 8, 2nd and 2, Ashland at their 39. Wishbone is tight. Brown to Johnson. 1st down as he cracks across the 40. Still banging up to the 42, 43-yard line comes Charlie Johnson. The Tomcats pick up their first down of the night. As he brings it from the 39, we'll count it to the 43, a gain of 4 more. 1st and 10, Ashland.
Ashland going to establish the fullback quite early, and it's very important to establish that fullback out of the wishbone. So it would make that defense start concentrating on there so you can get your trapping game, your outside game going good.
Wheeler comes wide to the left, the wide side of the field. Tight end on the right side is Crawford now. Wishbone is tight. Brown to Thomas off the left side. Bangs across the 45, and they stand him up at about the 47-yard line as Juan Thomas brings up at about 4. From the 43 to the 47, we'll call it 2nd down and 6 for Ashland.
Dickie, Juan ran right over top of a defensive player from Russell right in the hole, and I'd say if he continues to do that a couple times, that young man may not make it over there. It may be a bigger game.
Football to the near hash mark now as Kuntz goes wide right. It's 2nd and 6 Ashland at their 47. Again, Johnson, Thomas, and Hutt in the wishbone. Tight on the left side is Crawford. Russell in a 5-man front showing the blitz. Here's the give to Thomas. He's to the 50-yard line and no more. So Thomas picks up 3 more. It'll bring up a 3rd down situation for the Tomcats. 3rd and about 3 for Ashland. Their first attempt at a 3rd down conversion tonight at the 50-yard line. Football resting at the 50. 9:46 to go in the first quarter. The Tomcats started at their 31. They're taking it right down the field, and hopefully that's what they'll do all night long. Sam Hutchinson, who's normally playing a defensive end for Russell, is not in the game, and I don't see him over there. He may not be playing. Wishbone tight, 3rd and 3. Here's Tom Brown on the option, going to keep it himself, and they nail him in the backfield for a yard loss. David Brown has to eat it back at the 49-yard line. The Tomcats going to be forced to punt, believe it or not. Ashland has only punted 10 times
I'm not
all
sure
year.
they're going to punt. It looks like they may be going to.
I think you may be right. The Tomcats have punted only 10 times all year long, and they have not punted in 3 weeks. They didn't punt last week, and they didn't punt against Montgomery. And Ashland will go for it. 4th down and 3. They're just shy of the 50-yard line. Wishbone is tight, and a flag on the play. It's going to be delay of game. A false start against the Tomcats. That'll cost them 5, and now they've got to punt the football. Instead of 4th and 3, it's 4th and 8. And the punt team is headed in.
Dickie, if I'm not mistaken, last week against Round County, I don't think Ashland threw the ball one time.
Did not. And they threw it twice against Montgomery, but Chad Sire threw those. David Brown has not thrown a pass since Henry Clay.
And we haven't had to.
That's the key. Everybody says when we're going to throw. Why throw it when you don't have to?
Exactly.
There's too many bad things that can happen. Double safety for Russell as Thomas in punt formation. He gets it off. Russell, big rush, can't get to it. High but not very deep. Fair catch called for and taken by Russell's number 33. And that is Steve Bowen, or Shane Bowen, at his own 31-yard line. So Thomas doesn't get off much of a boot. That one goes about 26 yards, and Russell will start 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. A boost for the Red Devils. Their defense held, Coach.
Well, starting off, Ashland moved the ball their first couple series. First couple plays with Charlie picked up the 1st down, then they kind of bogged down. As I say, they may be flat here for a few minutes.
Harris, the sophomore, hands under. He's got a wing on the right side. Backs are split. Give to Gibbons, and oh my goodness, Charlie Johnson stood him up and nailed him in the backfield.
He sure did. That was a
wow, he hit him. saw that next snap right at the line of scrimmage. In fact, he lost one back to the 30-yard line. 2nd and 11 for Russell.
That's how you get people's attention very quickly.
Yeah,
Your
very
own
quickly.
players and the opposite team. You hit them like that, and you start moving the ball a little better.
Gibbons and Vanoy in the backfield. Wing on the right side is Lockhart. Harris going to give it. Vanoy off the right side. He's across the 35 up near the 36-yard line. Comes Vanoy. He's their second leading rusher. Russell's leading rusher is Lockhart with 365 this year. And Vanoy has 351. That's a gain of about 6. We'll call it 3rd down for the Red Devils and 5 at their 36-yard line. Wing on the right side, Lockhart, Gibbons, and Vanoy in the backfield. Harris gives it to Vanoy off the right side, and he nailed him at about a yard or two gain. Bentine got him at about the 38-yard line. So Vanoy doesn't get enough for the first down, and Russell will be forced to punt. It'll be 4th down as they spot the football at the 38. 4th down at about 4 for the Red Devils. At their own 38-yard line, punting team is in for both of them. The punter for the Red Devils is their quarterback, Harris. And Harris is not a bad punter. He's averaging 28.8. Not good, but not bad. Bad snap over his head. Ball's loose. Harris falls on it at the 25-yard line. Bad snap, and Harris has to eat it back at the 25-yard line. That's a loss of 12 yards on the play, and Ashland takes over. On the bad snap, 1st and 10, the Tomcats have it. Big capitalization here. If they can convert 1st and 10, Ashland at the Russell 25.
Dickie, a hit like Charlie Johnson put on can turn many things around. You know, it could have had an effect on that snap.
Could have. Mitchell Coos goes wide right, the wide side of the field. LeMaster tight left. Thomas, Hutt, Johnson on the wishbone behind David Brown. Russell in a 9-man front. Here's Brown to Johnson up the gut. He's inside the 20, still banging to about the 15-yard line. Charlie Johnson, the big pullback for the Cats, rambles for about 8 or 9. They'll spot it at the 16. We'll give him 9. We'll call it 2nd down and 1. Johnson 3 carries for 21 yards now as Ashland has it at the Russell 16.
I'm not see a pass.
It's a good passing down, I agree.
Might see one.
Might see one, all right. Wheeler goes wide left. Tight on the right side, LeMaster. Wishbone tight, 2nd and 1. Brown on the option, keeps it himself, 15, 10. Down to the 5, and about the 4-yard line goes David Brown. A Tomcat 1st down, and it'll be 1st and goal.
I said might.
I might. I did too. Was a good down to pass, but they didn't. And they'll spot the football at the 6. That's a gain of 5. Or 9, I'm sorry. 1st and goal for the Tomcats at the Russell 6. Wide to the left side, Wheeler, the short side of the field. Tight on the right side is Crawford. Wishbone is tight. Brown to Hutt. He's in for the score. Nobody touched him.
First time he's carried the ball.
First time he touches the ball, he gets a score. First 2 times last week he scored.
Yes, that's right. You scored what? How many times did you run it last week?
That ran the ball 8 or 10 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
The 3rd time that he ran it last week, he almost scored. Took it down to about the 1-yard line.
Hutt gets a 6-yard touchdown run for the Tomcats. And Ashland leads at 6-0 with 5:50 left to go here in the first quarter. And in to try the extra point is Hill. David?
All right. The kick is up by Clayton Hill, and it's perfect right down the middle. And
Flag.
What?
Flag. Is
Got a flag, no?
Flag?
No, it's a leaf.
No, it's a flag.
Oh, it is a flag?
But it was against Russell, apparently.
Okay.
So with 5 minutes and 50 seconds to play, Tomcats take advantage of a miscue and punch it in. Chris Hutt does. With 5:50 to play, it's Ashland 7, Russell 0. Back to Cold Putnam Stadium just a couple of moments on WCMI.
Doug Moore, who owns Junior Food Mart at 29th and Belmont's an Ashland native. And Doug wants to invite you to stop in to Junior Food Mart. It's a very convenient store. They're open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. They have a fresh bakery. They have a deli. They have a friendly staff. They feature the BP oil products and gasoline. And Junior Food Mart does feature that convenience and with that friendly service. So Doug Moore says, hey, come on in. It's Ashland's newest tradition, Junior Food Mart, 29th and Belmont.
Where are we? No, we're not. Yes, we are. Well, maybe we are. The penalty was assessed on the kickoff. It's 15 yards against Russell, personal foul. Ashland will kick it from the Russell 45. Oh, no, we missed something back there. I think we did. Johnson kicks it off high and deep and well into the end zone, and Russell will bring it out to the 20.
I know what we missed.
What did we miss?
Standing right beside Clayton Hill, and he got drilled.
Oh, roughing the
yeah,
kicker.
I didn't see it. I was behind. I didn't get to see it, and Clayton just told me that he got drilled, and I guess it's like roughing the kicker.
That's what it is.
15 yards, so we missed it.
I think Clayton's kind of used to that, isn't he?
He gets beat up a little bit.
It wasn't as hard as a soccer hit, was it?
No. Yeah, sure. 1st and 10 for Russell. They start at their own 20-yard line. Harris has got him out, wing on the left side. Gibbons and Lockhart in the backfield. Lockhart straight up the gut gets a call for about 5 as he brings it up near the 25-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Red Devils at their own 25. 5:40 left to go. We're in the first quarter, and Ashland leading at 7-0. They capitalized on a bad snap on the punt by Russell and took it 25 yards in 3 plays. Wing on the right side is Lockhart. In the backfield is Joe Witt is in there. He gets a call. He's around the right side. First down across the 30, up near the 33-yard line. Herb, they're running the same play and are relatively successful to this point.
Yeah, they've, I think that's 3rd time, and they've picked up pretty good yardage with that. They kind of ran hooking that in, tying him up a little bit. I think Ashland will shut that down here in a few minutes.
Russell's first down of the night. 1st and 10 for the Red Devils at their 33 now. They're out of a hole. Wing on the left side is Vinoy. In the backfield, Gibbons and Lockhart. Harris, the sophomore, hands under, gives to Lockhart, and he slips and falls, fumble, and Russell's got it back at the 32-yard line. A loss on the play of about 1.
I kind of thought Russell would, by looking at the stats, would throw the ball a little more. Seemed to be running it, though. I thought, Tua mentioned the game. I thought maybe they may be working on for next year, working on a running attack.
Yeah. 2nd and 11 for Russell at their 32. 4.5 minutes to go in the quarter. Ashland leading at 7-0. We'll try and keep you posted on Greenup and Boyd County tonight, as well as Waverly and Ironton. Harris brings him out, and the wing on the left side is Witt. It's Gibbons and Lockhart in the backfield. Here is a give to Lockhart, trying to cut it up around the left side. They've got him in the backfield. Charlie Johnson's got him back at the 28-yard line, and down he'll go as Lockhart loses more yardage back to about the 28. That's a loss of 4 more. Tomcat defense playing very, very well, as they have all season long. 3 straight shutouts. They give up only 9 points a game and less than 200 yards total offense. It'll be 3rd down and about 15 for the Red Devils at their own 28-yard line. They're 0 of 1 in 3rd down conversions tonight. In the backfield, Vinoy and Gibbons, and Lockhart is wing on the right. Look for Harris to throw it. You would think on 3rd and 15. Russell jumps the gun. Here's a give to Gibbons across the 30 to about the 31 and no more. McRae man along with Juan Thomas there to bring him down. I thought Russell jumped the gun, but apparently not. They sent a man in motion. As Gibbons picks up 2, we'll call it. It'll be 4th down and punting for the Red Devils at their 30. Harris will try it again. First time it was a bad snap over his head. Let's see what happens here. 4th down to about 13. Good snap. They're coming hard. Doesn't get it off. It's high and not very deep. It'll hit and take a big Russell hop at the 40, 50, and down to the Ashland 44-yard line. That punt traveled about 10 yards in the air and bounced about 15 more. So Ashland, nevertheless, has got good field position as they'll start 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. A punt that covers 27 yards.
I'm not sure Ashland couldn't have blocked that.
It came very, very close. 1st and 10 Ashland. They start at their 44, leading at 7-0, 2:50 to go in the quarter. Mitchell Coons goes wide right, the wide side. LeMaster tight left. Wishbone is tight. David Brown hands under. He's a mix-up in the backfield. He's got to eat it back at the 41. Somebody missed a play. The Tomcats look to be in the option mode. And Juan Thomas ran into David Brown, and Brown has to eat it. A loss on the play of about 2. It'll be 2nd down. We'll call it 12.
I just wonder, there's nothing wrong with Chris, is there, Chris?
I don't think so. He's run it once for 6 yards and a score. Wide right, Wheeler. counterplay maybe? Here is the counter, but this time, no, the option to Brown, from Brown to Hutt, and they've got that one in the bag and nail Hutt for no gain. He may have not got back to the line of scrimmage. They come with the option to the short side of the field, and Chris Hutt got nothing. Maybe a yard up near the 43. It'll be 3rd down and 11 for the Tomcats now. Ashland 1 of 2 in 3rd down conversions. Has a 3rd and 11 at their 43. Wheeler wide left to short side. Wishbone is tight. A passing down, you would think. Brown on the counter gives to Thomas. He's got room. 50, 1st down, 45, 40. He may go. 35, 30. He breaks 2 tackles. They spin him around. He's going to get in for the score. Touchdown. Juan Thomas shows what Mr. Football candidates are all about.
I guarantee you, it was a great run. He broke it up in the side, took off, and then run right between 2 defenders from Russell. They hit him. He made a spin move. Of course, if you notice, Dick, he started bringing that knee action high, got them knees up big and high, and just pulled his upper body up so he could go on in for the touchdown.
A big run for Juan Thomas of 57 yards, and the Tomcats lead at 13-0. 1:53 to go, and here's David.
All right. Lines are down, and Russell's going to be called for offsides. I think, yeah. So we'll do it again. We'll say hello, everybody, at Armco tonight, Dickie.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
It's legal now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. All right, we're going to try it again.
Okay.
Clayton Hill will take steps back, see if he gets hit this time. Brown will hold. Hill will kick it. It's up and goes down through, and
they nearly got that one, too.
Did he?
I said they nearly got him and nearly got the ball.
Oh, well, nearly only counts in a couple things. I'm not sure what they are.
One of them.
Huh?
And this ain't one of them.
It's going to be one of those nights. A minute 53 left in the first quarter. It's Ashland 14 and Russell 0. Back in a moment on CMI.
Tackle the fuel crunch at Boyd County Ford Mazda Jeep Eagle. Get fuel savings with the 1990 Eagle Summit 4-door sedan. It's an automatic with air conditioning and much more. Its sticker price is $11,139. But now at Boyd County Ford, it's just $89.88 after incentives. In the backfield, get more fuel savings with the 1990 Ford Festiva. It has rear window defroster, 5-speed transmission, and more for only $59.99 after incentives. Wow, what a lineup. A 1990 Eagle Summit 4-door sedan, automatic with air conditioning and more for only $89.88 after incentives, and a 1990 Ford Festiva with rear window defroster, 5-speed transmission, and more, just $59.99 after incentives. With deals like these, your team will be a winner in any division. Tackle the fuel crunch with fuel-saving automobiles from Boyd County Ford Mazda Jeep Eagle, 2119 Greenup Avenue, Ashland.
Russell's Chris Kraft brings the football from the 10 back up near the 25, and the Red Devils will start 1st and 10 at their 25, trailing here early 14-0 with 1:40 to go in the quarter. Juan Thomas a 57-yard run, and Chris had a 6-yard run, and Hill with a couple extras, and Russell needs timeout.
The only chance I really felt like Russell was going to have with Ashland is that, Ashland going to have to turn the football over like Russell's already turned it over. There's no way they're going to be able to turn it over and come out of here with a win.
No way.
I thought maybe Ashland, for Russell to have a chance to win, those were the things that Ashland was going to have to do. And Ashland seems to be pretty well under control right now.
I would think so. Russell's a player short. They got to call timeout. Time in for this on CMI.
I really do love this house, Brad.
Me too, Julie.
But it looks so big and so bare.
Bare?
How are we going to fill all the rooms?
Well,
we need some new furniture, and I'd really love to carpet the living room and our kitchen appliances.
We'll talk to Third National Bank, Julie.
Third National Bank?
Right.
Oh, they just made us the mortgage loan.
Yeah.
And you're going to ask for more money for furniture and appliances?
Why not? Third National Bank has money to lend for furniture and appliances, too.
But, Brad, we're not big, important customers. We're just starting out.
Julie, Third National Bank understands the financial needs of young people, and they're here to help.
Third National Bank has banking services for young people just starting out, from checking accounts and mortgage loans to furniture and appliance loans. Third National Bank of Ashland, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Brad, what do you think of this color for the living room?
Julie!
A fumble on the first play as Harris has a mix-up in the backfield, and he has to eat it. Back at the 16-yard line, the Tomcats nearly got to it, but didn't. And it'll be second down and about 19 for Russell at their 16.
Looked like Ashland had it first.
Yeah, I
and
thought
it
so.
slipped out there.
Wide out to the left side for the Red Devils goes Conley. Wing on the right side, Lockhart. Harris to throw. Second and long goes to Conley. Intercepted by Walters. He may go. 10-5, and he is in there. How about that there, Daddy Grady?
Yeah, I see that.
How about it, old Dad? He's got to be happy for his son, but his son just beating his team to death.
That's a flag. That's all a flag.
Holding against Russell. It's declined. Touchdown, Dwight Walters.
Isn't that Dwight's second touchdown?
That's his third overall, and his second with a pass interception. Dwight Walters scores with 47 seconds to go in the quarter as he intercepts his third pass of the year, his second for a touchdown. And Ashland leads at 20-0, and David, you're getting the workout.
Boy. All right, Brown will hold. Clayton Hill, kick, up, and good. Yes. And Clayton's going to have a busy weekend. He's got to do some kicking tomorrow night, too.
Yes, he does.
Talk about that in a little while. 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Tomcats out. 21-0 over the Russell Red Devils. Back in a couple of minutes on WCMI.
School is back in session now, and children throughout the tri-state are enjoying Johnson's All-Star Milk with their lunch. Johnson's All-Star Milk comes from local dairy farms, and it's processed locally. And that means fresher milk for your child. Buy the milk your children drink at school. Johnson's All-Star Dairy, your local hometown dairy since 1931.
Ashland is a great community, and Bob Coburn is proud to say he has been a resident of it most of his life. Many of our community leaders today are products of the Ashland Public School System. Bob Coburn's #1 priority is education. Many good programs are in place, and Bob wants to see them continued. If changes are needed, Bob will be in favor of those that will improve education. Our children are our greatest asset and our future. Bob Coburn wants to work for the next 4 years to give Ashland's young people what they need to be successful. A vote for Bob Coburn for the School Board of Ashland on November 6th is a vote for these beliefs, paid for by the candidate.
Russell fumbles the ensuing kickoff. Witt picks it up at about his 10-yard line and brings it up to about the 19. The Russell Red Devils are really having trouble. I get the feeling, Coach, that I don't want to say the word scared, but they're frightened.
They're playing that way.
They're frightened by this Tomcat football team, who has jumped out to a 21-0 lead, and we're still in the first quarter. Russell starts 1st and 10. We'll call it their 19-yard line. Harris, a quarterback. Lockhart, wing right. He's got Gibbons and Vanoy in the backfield. Here's a give to Gibbons off the left side, and he got nothing. Well, maybe a yard to the 20.
Stuart Hackworth and Herb Skaggs from their linebacker position come out and made a nice tackle.
Second down, we'll call it 9 for Russell. Well, they're going to give him 2 up to the 21. Second down and 8.
Nick, in the last week and the week before, with Ashland out 21-0 at the end of both quarters?
I think so.
First quarters, I mean.
Yeah, they sure were. 6 seconds to go in the quarter. Second down and 8. Here's Harris rolling left, looking to throw. He's going to go downtown for Conley. He had Brown beat, but he overthrows him at the 50-yard line. Incomplete. First quarter is over. Our score at the end of one period of play. Ashland 21, Russell nothing. This is Tomcat football on WCMI.
If your home central air conditioning is on its last legs, or if your old furnace is on the blink, General Heating and Air Conditioning wants you to think real hard for a few seconds about the modern Amana electric heat pump. The Amana electric heat pump is the only all-in-one heating and cooling system. In the summer, the Amana electric heat pump is a central air conditioner. Using your existing ductwork, the electric heat pump dehumidifies the air and keeps cool, comfortable air circulating throughout your entire house. In the winter, the Amana electric heat pump heats your home flamelessly, keeping it cozy and warm. In addition, because it's at least twice as energy efficient as gas equipment, the Amana electric heat pump can help you cut your winter heating bills. Find out more about today's most modern heating and cooling system. Call General Heating and Air Conditioning today at 836-8143. The modern Amana electric heat pump. It heats, it cools, and it saves. Your Amana heat pump distributor is Mid-America Distributors.
Well, it's 3rd down and 8 for the Red Devils. They have it at their own 21-yard line as we start the second quarter. Ashland out to a 3-touchdown lead already. Hutt, Thomas, and Walter have the touchdowns. Talked to Grady today, and he said, kept telling his son all week, I hope we beat you, but I hope you play well. Well, I think he's going to get his wish. Or he won't get his wish. He'll get one of them. Here's Harris to throw. He's got his man Lockhart across the 30, the 31, a first down with a flag on the play. Hold the phone. A nice pass by Harris. A hold against Russell will cost them a good play. Their best play of the day, or of the evening, really. A nice pass play from Conley to Lockhart that picked up about 9 yards and a first down, but it'll be nullified on the holding call against the Red Devils. Instead of 1st and 10, it'll now be 3rd down about 18 at their 12. This is where they spot the football as Harris brings out his troops at his own 12-yard line. Harris rolling left. They're going to give it off to Benoit. He's outside across the 10, 15-yard line up near the 18 before Hackworth and Hutt bring him down. Not nearly enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down for the Red Devils in a punting situation. He picks up about 7 from the 12 to the 19.
And looks like Ashland's going to get the ball in pretty good field position here.
They should have excellent field position. Harris will punt it away for the Red Devils. On 4th down, 11 at the 19. Ashland has double safety Kuntz and Robinson in the 50. A flag on the play. He gets it high, but not very deep. It's taken by Kuntz at the 46 of Russell, and he's hit immediately and dropped by Bowen. A flag on the play, so hold the phone. Illegal participation against Russell is the call. In other words, they had 12 men on the field. And Ashland can decline the penalty and take it 1st and 10 at the Russell 48. And that's exactly what they're going to do. So Ashland will start 1st and 10 for Russell 48. Good field position as the Cats start, leading 21-0 here in the second quarter. It's a cool evening here at Putnam Stadium, about 45 degrees. It's kind of nice up here in the press box, to be honest with you. I don't even have my jacket on yet. Kuntz goes wide to the left side, the short side of the field. Brown brings him out. Johnson, Hutt, and Thomas in the wishbone. LeMaster tied right, 1st and 10. Russell 48. Johnson up the middle, got 5 to about the 43. Charlie Johnson now 4 carries for 26 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Ashland at the Russell 43-yard line as Wheeler comes in with a play, and Kuntz will go out.
Them are tough yards, too, Dickie. I'll run over top of the guard where he has to run, or over top the center every time. So, you know, that's very tough yardage to get up there. It's not like an option
you see him break it, but not often.
Exactly. Them are tough yards.
2nd and 5. Johnson again. He's got it broken. He's at the 35-30, and they drag him down from behind at the 28-yard line. Charlie Johnson not going to outrun anybody, but he'll sure run over you.
I'm not sure he can outrun a few of them. One night he looked, but he kept looking. Remember, well, yeah. If you remember, he was broke in the opening one night, but he kept looking for people to run into.
Yeah, he did.
We didn't know whether if he'd go straight towards the goal line, he may have scored, but he looked for people to hit.
He picked up 15 there and a first down. He's got 5 carries for 41. 1st and 10 Ashland at the Russell 28. Again, the wishbone tight. Wheeler wide left the short side. Brown hands under. He gives to Hutt off the right side. He's inside the 25. Breaking tackles inside the 20. Breaks another one down to the 18-yard line goes Chris Hutt. And a Tomcat first down. Chris Hutt carrying the football for only the 3rd time tonight. Picks up big yardage from the 33. He picks up about 12. It'll be 1st and 10 Ashland, as Hutt now has 3 carries for 19. Thomas 3 for 64. It's 1st and 10 Ashland at the, we'll call it Russell 18-yard line, 17-yard line. Wide left goes Wheeler, the wide side of the field. Wishbone is tight. Brown hands under. He looks to Johnson. He's in the counter. He's in the 10, 5, and he is in. Big Charlie running over him and goes in from 18 yards out, and it's 27-0.
Charlie showed some skill running that time. He's hit 2 or 3 times. He did a half spin.
Yeah, he sure did. Great run by Charlie Johnson of 17 yards, and the Tomcats score for Johnson. That's his first touchdown of the night and his 6th this year. And he's now 6 carries for 58. Mr. Clayton Hill will try and go 4-4-4. You're getting a workout, aren't you?
I'm not going down there. That's the wrong end for me.
Okay.
They could kill you down there. Brown will hold. Clayton Hill will kick it. It's up and good. You never know. Sometimes they look close, but they always seem to pop through. 9:17 to play in the first half. It's all Ashland, 28-0 over Russell. Back in a couple of minutes on WCMI.
We need to talk about the future and my freedom.
Okay.
How long have I been coming here?
Oh, golly, I guess.
A long time, eh?
Yes, a long time.
And all this time, I've never asked for special favors or treatment or anything like that.
No.
Not that you didn't make me feel special. You did, and I appreciate it, really.
Thanks.
It's just that from now on, it's going to be different.
Different?
Yes, different. I'm over 50 now, and I just want more. I want my freedom without all the obligations.
She wants something she can't get just anywhere. She doesn't want to pay for checking any longer, or for checks, or for her Visa or MasterCard, or for traveler's checks, money orders, cashier's checks, or her Quest card, or notary services. She wants interest on her checking account, a bonus on her CDs, and an annual estate plan analysis. She wants a lot, and she wants it all free. And she can get it, too, at the Bank of Ashland.
Here, Louise, sign this and have your freedom.
Thanks, Max. I knew you folks at the Bank of Ashland would understand.
Bank of Ashland understands with the Freedom 50 account, member FDIC.
Bowen takes the ensuing kickoff for Russell at about his 5, brings it up to about the 25-yard line. And Russell will start first and 10 at their 25, trailing 28-0 with 9:13 left to go in the first half. The Tomcats, the route is on here at Putnam Stadium. The Tomcats are trying to win their 10th game of the year against one lone defeat. Way back on August the 31st, 18-15 loss to Greenham, right here at Putnam Stadium. Harris brings them out, wing on the left side, Benoit. It's Gibbons and Lockhart. Lockhart gets a call, and he got nothing. He got back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Ashland's getting after Russell pretty good right
Defense,
now.
real good.
Offensively, too.
Yeah, that's true, too.
They're making them pay defensively.
They sure are.
Yeah, we'll give him one.
I mean, it's rubbed it in your face, big time, baby.
And they are making it big time.
I haven't seen any let up of you, Dirk.
No.
No.
It's getting worse or better, depending on how you look at it.
Witt gets a call around the right side. He's got some room and apparently a first down as he brings it across the 30, up near the 33, 34-yard line. Witt carries the ball.
Looks like he's going to be short.
They carry it just shy. He gains 8. It'll be 3rd down and 1 for the Red Devils. That play has been successful for Russell tonight. It's just they take their wing and just run him around the right side.
It looks like they're running him off the end. They're hooking the end, trying to get him just outside the end.
3rd down and 1 for Russell at their 33. Here's Harris going to give it a Witt around that same play. He's got the first down as he cracks up near the 35-yard line. Man was there to bring him down, but not before the Red Devils pick up their 2nd first down of the night.
Running into the wing, it looks like they're doubled over there on the defensive end, bringing that wing down and blocking the tight end on the wing.
1st and 10 Russell at their 35-yard line, but trailing 28-0 with 7:45 of the first half. Again, the wing on the right side is Lockhart. In the backfield, now Benoit and Gibbons behind Harris. Again, the same play. Benoit gets a call. This time, Ashland had that one read, and they nail him for about a 3-yard loss.
It looked like Ashland scraped the linebacker off inside and come in there and made a play.
Well, Ivan McGlone doesn't do anything really strange. I mean, if something's successful, he's going to continue to do it.
Yeah, he'll run it, if he picks up 4, 5, 8, he'll come back and usually run the same play, which, a lot of coaches will do that. A lot of times, like Ashland that time, I guess they're going to say, we can shut this down. It's just a matter if they're going to try to continue to run it. We can give them a couple 5-yard, 6, 8-yard gain, but we'll shut it down when it's necessary.
Gain of 2. Here's Benoit off the right side, and he got the 2 back that he lost, +1 as he gets across the 35, up near the 37, 38-yard line. It was 2nd and 12, make it 3rd down. And about 8 as he picks up 4. Russell 1 of 4 in 3rd down conversions tonight. 3rd and 8 for the Red Devils at their 38-yard line. 6.5 minutes to go in the half. Ashland blown out to a 28-0 lead. Gibbons and Benoit in the backfield. Wing on the right side is Lockhart, the short side of the field. Here's Harris rolling left. He's looking to throw under pressure, going down to Lockhart, and he got bumped, but no call. The pass was overthrown at the Ashland 30-yard line. Really not a catchable pass, and that's probably why no pass interference was called. He got bumped a little bit, not very hard. Grady Walters and Ivan McGlone are out chewing on the officials' ears a little bit, but he's not going to get that call because it really wasn't a catchable ball. Grady is still having a little piece of Allen Russell. It'll be 4th down for the Red Devils and about 8 at their 38 in the punting situation. Harris, who has punted once tonight for 27, will try it again. Coons and Robinson standing at their own 30. Good snap. Harris has got it. Ashland coming. Travis Todd can't get it. It's straight up in the air. It'll hit at midfield. Take a Russell hop, though. Boy, what a hop he gets, huh? At the 40, 35-yard line.
Looks like the ball went from the...
It went about 10 yards in the air and 15 rolling.
That's pretty consistent, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not bad. If you
10 yards in the air and 15-yard row.
You'd rather have about 20 and 35, but, you know... punt of 25 yards, and Ashland's got good field position. Tomcats strike 1st and 10 at their 34-yard line, leading 28-0. We're at the 6-minute, 10-second mark of the first half. Well, it's been Hutt, Thomas, Walter, and Johnson with the touchdowns tonight, so everybody in the backfield but David Brown has one. Wide left side goes Mitchell Kuntz. Lemaster tight right. Wishbone is tight. Here's Brown, going to leave it off up the middle. Charlie Johnson's got it across the 40, 43-yard line. Charlie Johnson, you can expect to be the workhorse tonight because he's the only back man who doesn't have 1,000 yards rushing, and Vic Marsh wants to have 3 men in the backfield with 1,000 yards, something that has never been done at Ashland, and to the best of my knowledge has never been done in the state of Kentucky. Johnson picks up 8. He's now 7 carries for 66 yards. May have never, ever been done anywhere. I'm sure it probably has somewhere, but I've looked and called people, and there's a counter to Hutt on 2nd and 2, midfield, 1st down, and down to the Russell 46-yard line goes Chris Hutt on the counter. He picks up about 10, 11 more. Ashland's 8 first down.
Ashland's offense playing with a lot of confidence. The execution, the timing looks crisp. I think they look awful sharp, very sharp offensively.
They don't let up. When they got you down, they've got that killer instinct.
They do. That is very important, and this football team has really developed that after the Greenup County football game. They have really developed that.
1st and 10 Ashland. Russell 46, a counter to Thomas. Here he goes. He's at the 45-40, breaks a tackle, and they drag him down to the 39-yard line. Witt finally got him from behind, but not before he manages to pick up about 6 or 7 yards down to the 39-yard line. It'll be 2nd down. We'll call it 3. Thomas now 4 carries for 71. Clock rolling, 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. Ashland in command, 28-0, and has it 2nd and 3 at the Russell 39. Lemaster tight on the left side. Wheeler goes wide right to short side. Wishbone tight. Here's a counter to Hutt. He's got the first down as he cracks down near the Russell 35-yard line. The counter seems to be working rather well tonight.
Well, Dickie, right now looks like about everything has worked pretty well. Charlie's been running the ball up inside, very effective. The counters have been to Juan and to Chris Hutt, both very good. The dive play's been looking good. The option, Dave Brown ran the option a couple times, and he picked up some good yardage. So their offense is in gear.
Jones is wide right to short side. Everybody else is tied. Brown to Thomas on the dive left, and he got maybe 3 or 4 as he cracks down near the 32-yard line. Juan Thomas off the left side. Just a simple dive play. And they rack him up at the Russell 32-yard line. That's a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Clock inside 3 minutes and 40 seconds. 2nd down 7 at the Russell 32 for the Tomcats. Wide to the near side comes Wheeler. The wide side of the field, Johnson, Hutt, and Thomas in the wishbone. Behind David Brown. He'll give it off to Hutt, and Hutt's got a couple more inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Tomcats just blowing them off the football. Normally on that dive play, Brown would run parallel to the line of scrimmage. The line is blowing him up so far. He's gaining 2 before he even hands the ball off.
Yeah, you teach your quarterbacks to do that, to work down into the line of scrimmage. So the offensive line is coming off the ball and knocking them back. So they're giving him plenty of room to come down, and they're free.
Third down and 3 for Ashland at the Russell 28-yard line. Again, the wishbone tight. Wide to the right side goes Kuntz. Johnson straight up the middle. First down. No, I'm sorry. David Brown carries. I thought Johnson was leading the charge in front of him, and David Brown easily picks up the first down from the 28 down to the Russell 23-yard line, a gain of 5 more. Tomcats just blowing them off the football. Russell is outmanned tonight. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Ashland trying to make it a 30-point spread by halftime. Kuntz comes wide right to short side. Again, the wishbone tight. Brown's going to give it off on the option play and turns downfield himself now and fights forward inside the 20 to about the 18. Looked like he was going to flip it to Chris Hutt or Juan Thomas, but decided to turn it downfield himself and picked up some yardage, about 4 or 5 yards. Second down and 5.
Good job. Good decision. He was grabbed by the arm and kind of turned, so he just turned upfield and picked up 5 yards.
Second and 5 for Ashland at the Russell 18. Football at the near hash mark. Inside 2 minutes of the half. Mitchell Kuntz again wide right, the short side of the field. LeMaster tight left. Here is Johnson. Goes straight up the middle with the football. He bangs down near the 15, 13-yard line and close to a Tomcat first down. Charlie Johnson carries the football. Depending on where they spot it, we'll have to check it. And it looks to be about a yard shy. It'll be third down and about 1. Ashland 1 of 3 or 2 of 3 in third down conversions tonight. Has a 3rd and 1 at the Russell 19. LeMaster tight left. Wheeler comes wide right, the short side again. Wishbone tight. Here's Brown, hands under. The long count gives to Johnson. First down as he cracks down near the 10, maybe the 9-yard line. Tomcats now have 11 first downs, all on the ground. And they spot it at the 9. That's a gain of 5 and a first down. Johnson now 9 carries for 75 yards. First and 10 Ashland. 60 seconds to go in the half. They lead it 28-0. Mitchell Kuntz wide to the left side. Again, the wishbone tight. First and goal from the 9. Here's Brown. Give it a Hutt off the right side. Fights to the 5, to the 4, to the 3-yard line goes Chris Hutt. He's got 6 more. We'll call it second and goal for Ashland at the Russell 3. 38 seconds to go. They'll get another play or 2 off. I don't think Ashland will call timeout. No sense in it, really. They've blown Russell out already. Kuntz wide to the right side, the short side. Second and goal from the 3. Here's Thomas, and he's in for the score. Juan Thomas goes in off the left side for 3 yards out. And the Tomcats add on 34-0 now with just 24 seconds to go in the first half.
Putting the pressure on that fence again.
Here they are. Well, can that fence
can hold up?
Can this antiquated stadium hold up tonight?
Be quiet, Dirk.
What? I was looking for Gilmore, so I was looking for.
Oh, I'll tell you, you don't have to ask me. Ask anybody.
All right, lines are down. They will hold. Clayton will kick it. And it's good. Clayton Hill, celebrating his 18th birthday today, is now at what? 5 of 5?
5 for 5.
5 for 5. And with 24 seconds to play in the first half, Tomcats lead it 35-0 over Russell. Back in a moment.
A tradition just like the Tomcats, the Bluegrass Grill of Ashland is a tradition. The Bluegrass has the same outstanding food. You can order breakfast beginning at 6 from our menu or the fabulous breakfast bar. And on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 4 till 9, try the dinner buffet. Homemade pies are baked fresh daily at the Bluegrass Grill.
Bluegrass is the family place to eat.
The Bluegrass Grill, 35th and Winchester Avenue in Ashland.
For years, I thought one brand of gasoline was just as good as another, but that was before I owned a car with fuel injectors. Well, I've since learned that the right gasoline plays a vital role in a car's performance. And there's no better gasoline than BP Super for cleaning fuel injectors of the deposits that rob you of power and cause poor mileage. BP Super was the first gasoline to pass BMW's strict test for lifetime valve cleanliness. So get the performance you expect. Fill up with BP Super at any area Clark Oil location.
Well, the Tomcats rolling a 64-yard drive in 12 plays. A beautiful sustained drive. Ashland leading 35-0. Russell takes over 1st and 10 on the kickoff at their 42-yard line. Harris brings him out. He's got a wing on the right side. And in the backfield, looking to throw. He's looking down the field to Lockhart. He's got it, 40, 35, and dropped right there at the Ashland 35-yard line. Nice pass from Harris to Lockhart. Take it down to the Ashland 35. That's the furthest penetration for Russell tonight. Hold the phone. We got a flag. Personal foul against Ashland. That will be, I think, roughing the passer. And that will be marked off. It will not be marked off. It'll be declined. A nice pass play from the 42, 18, 22-yard pass play from Harris to Lockhart. And Russell has it 1st and 10 at the Ashland 36-yard line. 3rd first down for the Red Devils. Just 6 seconds to go in the half. This will be the last play of the half. 5 seconds, 4, 3. They won't get the off, 2, 1. No, they called timeout with 1 second to go. Russell calls timeout with 1 second to go, so they'll get one play off. We'll be back in a moment on WCMI.
Addington, a name you can trust, a name you can count on. Addington employs over 700 Kentuckians in their family of companies. Addington mines high-quality Kentucky coal with a responsibility to its fellow citizens in reclaiming the land for which Addington has won numerous state awards. Described in Fortune magazine as one of the nation's fastest-growing companies, Addington is one corporate citizen that Kentuckians can count on.
I think the name itself implies to many of us progress. Addington Resources, I think, has demonstrated time and time again that they are concerned with Eastern Kentucky, and they want to do something to help it along.
That's Ray Graves, president of Boyd and Greenup County's Chamber of Commerce. He knows that when it comes to you and your environment, that Addington is making the future better today. Addington, with its model, environmentally secure sanitary landfills, its road construction and gold mining operations, makes Addington the leader. Addington, a name you can trust, a name you can count on.
1st and 10, Russell. 1 second to go in the half. They'll get one play off at the Ashland 36. Harris rolls left under pressure, lets it fly down the sideline, incomplete to Bowen. A half ends. Our score at the end of one half of play here at Putnam Stadium, Ashland 35, Russell nothing. We'll be back in a couple of minutes right here on WCMI.
It's official. Golf is now BP, and the folks at Clark Oil couldn't be happier. Now that we're flying the BP flag, you can count on seeing the same familiar faces while receiving the highest quality gasolines, motor oils, and other products. Many of our locations even feature car washes and food marts for a quick meal or snack. And you can pay for it all with your Gulf BP card at no added cost. So stop in today at any area Clark Oil BP location. You'll appreciate the changes, and you'll like what stayed the same.
Addington, a name you can trust, a name you can count on. Addington employs over 700 Kentuckians in their family of companies. Addington mines high-quality Kentucky coal with a responsibility to its fellow citizens in reclaiming the land for which Addington has won numerous state awards. Described in Fortune magazine as one of the nation's fastest-growing companies, Addington is one corporate citizen that Kentuckians can count on.
I like their overview. They have great foresight. Everything that I've seen them involved in, they do first class. And we're very fortunate to have entrepreneurs of this magnitude that are citizens, not only corporate citizens, but personal citizens right here in Northeast Kentucky.
That's John Gatlin, president of the Economic Development Corporation. He knows that when it comes to you and your environment, that Addington is making the future better today. Addington, with its model, environmentally secure sanitary landfills, its road construction and gold mining operations, makes Addington the leader. Addington, a name you can trust, a name you can count on.
A tradition just like the Tomcats, the Bluegrass Grill of Ashland is a tradition. The Bluegrass has the same outstanding food. You can order breakfast beginning at 6 from our menu or the fabulous breakfast bar. And on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 4 till 9, try the dinner buffet. Homemade pies are baked fresh daily at the Bluegrass Grill.
Bluegrass is the family place to eat.
The Bluegrass Grill, 35th and Winchester Avenue in Ashland.
Well, at Putnam Stadium, it's a first half round as the Ashland Tomcats lead at 35-0 over Russell here at halftime. The Tomcats scoring 3 times in the first quarter and 2 in the second. Chris Hutt got it scoring with 5:50 left to go in the first quarter. He went over from 6 yards out. The first time he touched the football, he turned it into 6 points. a 25-yard drive in 3 plays after a Russell miscue on a bad snap on a punt. Hill's first of 5 at 7-0. Thomas got another one, a 57-yard run with 1:53 to go. Hill made it 14-0, and with 47 seconds to go in a quarter, Dwight Walter intercepted a Andy Harris pass and returned it 24 yards for a score. Hill's now 3 for 3. It's 21-0 at the end of the first 12 minutes. The Tomcats got 2 more in the second. Charlie Johnson with a 17-yard run. Hill with the extra point, 28-0. And Juan Thomas got his second touchdown tonight, a 3-yard run. And Hill made it 35-0. That's where we stand here at halftime. And we'll be back here at Putnam Stadium in a moment on WCMI.
We need to talk about the future and my freedom.
Okay.
How long have I been coming here?
Oh, golly, I guess.
A long time, eh?
Yes, a long time.
And all this time, I've never asked for special favors or treatment or anything like that.
No?
Not that you didn't make me feel special. You did, and I appreciate it, really.
Thanks.
It's just that from now on, it's going to be different.
Different?
Yes, different. I'm over 50 now, and I just want more. I want my freedom without all the obligations.
She wants something she can't get just anywhere. She doesn't want to pay for checking any longer, or for checks, or for her Visa or MasterCard, or for traveler's checks, money orders, cashier's checks, or her Quest card, or notary services. She wants interest on her checking account, a bonus on her CDs, and an annual estate plan analysis. She wants a lot, and she wants it all free. And she can get it, too, at the Bank of Ashland.
Here, Louise, sign this and have your freedom.
Thanks, Max. I knew you folks at the Bank of Ashland would understand.
Bank of Ashland understands with the Freedom 50 account. Member FDIC.
How can a heat pump cool your house? Isn't the heat pump only for heating? Sure. The Amana heat pump is the most energy-efficient heating system available today. But the Amana heat pump is also a cool pump. In summer, it gives you the bonus of high-efficiency central air conditioning. Using your furnace's existing ductwork, it recirculates, dehumidifies, and cools the air inside your home. So the Amana heat pump is a cool pump. But that's not all. It's also a savings pump. In the winter, it supplies the majority of your heating needs. But when its electronic control senses that your present furnace can do the job at a lower operating cost, it lets it take over. Call Thornton Refrigeration today at 325-1703 for the full story on the Amana heat pump, the cool pump, the savings pump. Thornton Refrigeration has all the details. Call them today and see how you can convert your home to take advantage of today's most efficient heating and cooling system. Your Amana distributor is Mid-America Distributors.
Well, we're back here at halftime at Putnam Stadium, where Ashland has blown out to a 35-0 lead over the Russell Red Devils in senior night, the last regular season home game of the season. But hopefully we'll be back here in a couple of weeks to host Clay County, who's leading Johnson Central 14-6 at the end of one quarter. And speaking of scores, let's see if we can pick up on some at halftime. Mary?
Yes, Dickie, I've got Greenup County 12 over Boyd County nothing, and that's at halftime now. Ironton 13 over Waverly 0, that's in the second quarter, and Portsmouth 6 over Miami Trace 0, and that's in the second quarter too.
All right, thank you very much. And we're at halftime, and I think David's wandering around. David? David Payne.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, you have someone with us?
No, I don't. No,
I thought you had someone to talk to here at
No, they called Janice Ledford down on the field. The band did. I don't know if they're going to make some kind of presentation or something like that. But I had a phone call today, Dickie. I was going to tell you when you were talking about the 1,000-yard rushers, and maybe Herb will remember this, or maybe he might shed some light on it, because I don't know. I can't place all the times, but somebody from Boyd County has said that when Cheney and Keelan and Delvisi, all three of those guys had 1,000 yards.
They may have.
They may have. I don't know.
The way
I know Cheney and Keelan did.
Yeah, I kind of remember something like that. There's a good possibility of that, Dirk.
But I would, Dickie, I would think the guy that your friend that takes care of the
Curtis Cry could probably tell me. Yeah.
I mean, I would have thought that would have already been cleared up. There's been a little bit of question about all that already, you know, and Lexington paper today and that type of thing. I would have thought he would have probably mentioned that to you if that had been the case.
He did not mention that to me, and I talked to him twice this week. And I talked to this Kreider fellow who has the national record book, and he doesn't know of anything in the state of Kentucky, and he doesn't know of anything nationwide. He thinks it's been done. It probably has been done nationwide. But to my knowledge, there's nothing It's been done in the state of Kentucky or around here, but well, we'll check again.
Yeah, you can check on that. We can, of course, we'll be off next week, but well, I don't know. I was going to ask you that
will be off, but we'll be in action.
You does the Raceland Pikeville game, is that Friday?
That's next Friday night, and we'll be there.
And Ironton and Portsmouth West, if Ironton gets in?
That'll be next Saturday.
And you doing that one too, or?
I don't know yet.
That's iffy.
Don't know. Ironton's got to win first, and then they have to set the game site and all that, and they don't know any of that until next Sunday or this coming Sunday. And I'm supposed to call Coach Luke Sunday and find out all the details and all that stuff.
Of course, tomorrow night we'll be right here. I don't know if Herb's coming or not. Good Lord.
No, he can't, but you and I and Ted will be here.
Oh, well, lovely.
I wish we had someone. Is Tommy Burnett here? Maybe you could, if you could find him, you could talk a little bit about the Kiwanis Bowl tomorrow night.
Could. I talked to him today on the phone, and I didn't want to pass that along. Tickets for the Kiwanis Bowl, which is tomorrow night here at Putnam Stadium, a Saturday night affair, are be on sale all day tomorrow at Ashland Sporting Goods.
That's good.
They're going to be an outlet. I mean, usually you have to buy them from a Kiwanis member, and that's kind of hard to find sometimes if you don't know a Kiwani. But they'll be on sale all day tomorrow at Ashland Sporting Goods for the Kiwanis Bowl tomorrow night. It's perfect football weather, so
isn't it?
Be another nice evening. It's not too bad out here if you keep moving.
Yeah.
If you're going to stand around, it's a little tough. But I was going to wait and see what surprise the band had for Ms. Ledford.
Well, they're bringing the middle school band out, I know, to play with the varsity band.
Yes, they are.
And the varsity band is about 65 members strong, and then you put the middle school band in with another 30, so you're right at 100, counting the flag carriers and all that. And this should be a pretty good performance. I don't know what they're going to do yet, but they're going to do something.
I know in doing the senior night thing, there was only, I believe, 6 or 7 senior members of the Tomcat band. So if they add, Herb, I don't know if those are all 8th graders down on the field there.
That is 7th and 8th graders, I believe. Let me look here.
But they'll get a big chunk of those, I would think, would they?
Oh, yes. No, that looks like all 8th graders. I can't see their faces, though.
Well, you'll be able to see in a minute. Those are going to turn around and look at you. They'll probably shout, "Hey, Mr. Conley." They may say, "Hey, Mr. McReynolds." I don't know.
Well, I see all 8th graders. I don't see any 7th graders. There may be some. I just can't.
Well, if that's all 8th graders, you're looking at
No, I see a 7th grader.
7th graders, but you're still
No, I don't either. No, I thought it was. No, that looks like all 8th graders right there. You see any 7th graders down there, Coach?
You're talking about a band next year that will number 80 or 90. And that Eddie Pritchard and Mr. Miller to be congratulated for the fine job doing, bringing back the band program from the depths, I guess you could say. Well, David, I don't know where you went. I thought we might. You got to wear those neon green gloves.
I'm up in the crowd to want to know what you may have already said it, but what the Charlie's yardage?
Dickey?
He's got 75 yards. He needed 182 coming in. He needs 107 more to hit 1,000.
Dickey, go on, Dirk.
I'm done. That's all right.
You got Don here in the box here. You might want to ask him about Clay County. He scouted Clay County.
You ask him.
Okay.
Because you know where I got to go?
Okay.
All right. Don McGrills is here. He watched Clay County last week. You two talk about it.
Okay. Coach, you went up last week and watched Belfry and Clay County. What's Clay County look like?
Clay County's a little smaller than Ashland. Have a little bit of more team speed than Belfry does. Belfry's a very large team, as they were last year. And they don't have a lot of team speed, but Clay County has a little bit more quickness, and I was impressed with their attacking ability. They'll come up and hit you in their secondary, and their linebackers play very tough. Their down people in front are fair size across the front, but they don't move the best in the world. But their linebackers and secondary make up for that. So what they try to do is tie up all your blockers and let the linebackers and secondaries make a play.
Coach, I looked at the scouting report that Thursday, just for about 15, 20 minutes, I had to leave and go out of town. But it looked like at Clay County, to me, it had some pretty good size. I noticed they had an end, looked like about 6'3", 200 and something. I think they had a linebacker 6'3", 221 or 223, and a linebacker about, inside linebackers I'm talking about 195 or 201, something like that.
They have some good size across the front. Of course, when I said that they weren't as large as Belfry, Belfry's got a kid at 6'7", and they got one at 6'5" playing tackle, so those are two pretty good anchors for Belfry. But they are big across the front, but you know, Clay County dressed 35 people, Coach, and you've been around this game a long time, and you know what that means. It means that those kids are playing both ways. They do have one kid that's a freshman that plays, is their leading rusher, Henson kid, and he also plays free safety for them. So they have a wide range in age and experience. So that will, I think, play a big factor in the game.
Well, what can Ashland look, say defensively, what can Ashland look when they're on the offensive, look on the other side of the ball and look at defense? What are they going to be facing over there? What kind of front are they going to be, and what kind of secondary coverage will you'll see a great deal of time?
They'll play a lot of 50, a straight 50, 52. They'll play their strong side linebacker up on the ball. He won't be as deep as Ashland plays. I know that when I came in 80, we moved the linebackers back. I think that when you were coaching, you played them up a little tighter than we do, or they are still playing them now. They'll be 3 yards off the ball. The strong safety will be up. He'll be stacked. If he's on the tight end side, and we're playing some 2 tight end type formations, or give them only a one receiver, a quick receiver, one split in, I think that they'll line that strong safety up and stack him behind the end, hoping that they can tie people up and he'll come free and be able to make the tackle. On our receivers, they'll play man coverage a lot.